And welcome back to this YouTube channel. So, as you know, in the evening, but unfortunately this is night, I was little bit late. So we are going to discuss few important questions which would be related to the current affairs which we already studied, and few questions related to the previous year question answers. So if you are the first time visitor of this channel, I would like to inform you guys. In the morning session, we have the current affairs session, which is the news analysis from the Hindu newspaper. You know, we try to break down the news to you guys so that it would be very much easy for you to understand the concept behind them and to implement them in your if you know that reading newspapers is very hectic job. Secondly, after that, what we discuss in our news analysis, we in the evening session we take the you know a quiz from that session, and the motive of this session is to revise, to help you revise what we had already discussed. Meet in which of the following countries. So if you had been with me during day, you would definitely know that it is not USA, neither it is Canada, nor it is Denmark, but it is India. In India, the 46th UNESCO's World Heritage Panel is going to meet. So I hope if you had with respect to this question, we already discussed how these projects failed because of lack of engineering in them, lack of proper questions which should have been asked during development of these instruments, these projects. So what do you think, which of the following states project this, if the pollution rises there, what would be the impact of the lives there? So we discussed about it. Now let us discuss which of them are which of the following is not calculated in air quality index. Is it sulfur dioxide? Yes, it is calculated, so this is not the correct option here. Carbon monoxide, it is also calculated, so it is not the option. Ozone is also calculated, so it is not the option. Manganese, this is not calculated in air quality index. So what are the correct options in it? They are it is the manganese which is not calculated in air quality index. I hope you understood the concept behind it. I hope when we discussed about the news analysis, you had already understood it. Now coming to the fourth question, which talks about neo-fascism is an idea emerging in the West with which of the following features? Is it with respect to that we had discussed about the about let me revise that the rise of far right in Europe. If you know that we discussed this topic, in it we discussed about the fascism and neo-fascism. So what are the which is emerging in the West? What are its features? Is it anti-communist? Is it anti-migrants? Is it totalitarian approach, or both B and C? The correct option for this is both B and C. Anti-communist, it is not the idea in the neo-fascism. So it is anti-migrants. They are definitely anti-migrants. They have the totalitarian approach, and they have the magnanimous, leadership there. Now, the question number 4. Question number 5 of today's discussion, which talks about which of the following industrial zone states have the highest inspection rate in the factories there. If you about this question, we discussed about the accidents in the factories. we discussed what was the main reason for the accidents in factories. It was the lack of inspection. So here we have the industrial zone areas where these industries are located. We have Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Gujarat, and Karnataka. So the question here asks us which of the following states have the highest inspection rate in India. So it is definitely which state do you think it is? I guess it is Tamil Nadu, which has the highest percent rate of inspection. It is 26% in Tamil Nadu. In Maharashtra, it is 23%. In Gujarat, it is 19%. So definitely, it is the Tamil Nadu which has the highest inspection rate in India in the factories. Now coming to the this inspection rate is about the hazardous factories, which those factories which emit hazardous materials. Now, coming to the previous year questions, which we need to know, they are as if you can see it here. The first question is which among the following is known for his work in medicine during Gupta period? Is it Saumila? Is it Sudraka? Is it Shaunaka, or is it Susrutha? So what do you think? What is the correct option for this? It is definitely Susrutha. He was the best surgeon of his time. So to the question number 6, it is the option D. So what is the motive of these questions? By taking these previous year questions, what do you think what we would get from them? So by looking at the options, we could read about them, we could see who they are, and by taking the information from there, if such questions would be asked, we would already have the idea. It is said that your previous year questions are like Bible to you. So questions, they help you in cracking many questions, in eliminating many options. So coming back to the topic, it is for the question number 6, it is option D, which is the correct option, because Susrutha, he was the best surgeon of his time in the Gupta period. Now coming to the question number 7, which talks about which of the following sculptures was invariably used green schist as the medium. So which of these sculptures has used green schist as the medium? Is it Mauryan sculptures? No, it is not. Is it Mathura sculptures? Neither. Is it Gandhara sculptures? No, it is not that. Then what it is? It is a Bahrut sculptures. They had used the green schist as the medium. Now moving to the question number 8, here we have the options given. We have to see whether they are correctly matched. Here we have the writer and what his approach was towards. Here, first one is Vishaka Datta, then we have Varaha Mihira, then we have Charaka, and then we have Brahmagupta. Which of the following are correctly matched? Here I had given the correct match for all of them, because I did not want it to confuse you guys. It is for the Vishaka Datta, he was expert in dramas in Gupta era. For Varaha Mihira, he was expert in astrology, Varaha Mihira, in the Chandragupta Maurya II time in Gupta era itself. Then we have Charaka, Charaka was in he was expert in medicine. Then we have Brahmagupta. I had misspelled this option. For Brahmagupta, it was he was expert in mathematics. So remember this question. When we would discuss further questions, you would find out that how important it is for us to read the previous year questions, because from here itself you would find 2 to 3 options which are asked in the next year's exam. If those students then would have read this paper, they would have definitely read about the options here, and they would have definitely marked the correct option in the next coming exam. So that's why it is important to learn these previous year question papers. Now coming to the question number 9, which one of the following texts of ancient India allows divorce to a wife deserted by her husband? So which of these following texts was it? Is it Kama Sutra? No, it is about the sexual art. Was it Manava Dharma Shastra? Was it Sukra Nitisara, or was it Artha Shastra? Which one of these? It is definitely the Artha Shastra, which talks about the divorce to a wife deserted by her husband. Now, coming to the last question of today's discussion, here also we have to see whether they are matched in a correct option. What do you think is Gupta, Deogar, Chandela, Khajuraho, Cholakya, Badami, and Pallava, Panamalayu? These are the uh, areas in which they were located. These dynasties were found. So the match given here is 100% true. So for Guptas it is Deogar, for Chandela it is Khajuraho, for Cholake it is Badami, for Pallava it is Panamalai. So all the options are matched correctly. With this, we conclude today's discussion. I hope you would like it. I hope after seeing this discussion, you would definitely subscribe to my channel. I was a little bit late today because of some work I had. I would try to deliver on time. Thank you very much. Thank you for staying with me.